This is Longest Day. We're looking at GT versus Mercer 2016. This is the third offensive series. We're going to jump in here. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5. You can call this an outside linebacker. It's very close to the line. We'll go ahead and start this play off. Let you see it. Little play action there on the B-back. We're going to throw it. And right behind Brad. Do a lot of throws like that. You know, I see it coming in. It looks like he has it. Can't quite tell. They say it is no catch. There's not a replay, so I can't tell you if it was a catch or wasn't a catch. But we'll go ahead and see what the pass protection looked like. Looks fairly good. Got two guys here. Good job. Plenty of time. Could have stepped forward. You had to have a spy right here. Could have got him. Looks like everybody's pretty well covered. We have to do a slight comeback. See, Ricky June has one of these in this game. I don't know if we've already looked at it or not, but just slightly behind him, turns around, catches the ball. They say it's no catch. Not a replay, can't look at it. All right, normal formation, two wide receivers. Go ahead and let you look at the play. Little counter right here. We do have a new person that's playing. Was it Parker Braun? We'll get a look at him. Excellent run by JT. A little bit of confusion there. Not sure what JT's trying to do. But we'll go ahead and look at this. Parker Braun's right here. He's going to be pulling for us. So, of course, on counters, we want to look at our linebackers, see what our linebackers are doing. And right here. They're really headed downhill, but they really didn't take a misstep. I can't say anybody's misstepped. If anything, you know, there might be a misstep that he goes too far downhill, but he's, you know, trying to stop this B-back. So you can say he was sucked in. But you can see this guy on the outside. He's coming in right here. We got, let's look at the blocking here. You're going to take these. I mean, everybody does well on their blocks. Perfect here. You got this guard here pulling down the line. His job is to take this guy right here. Does a pretty good job. You know, I really haven't seen anybody do you know, as well a job as Will Bryan, because he really gets that arm out there and he kind of hooks him. But Parker's doing a good job. He gets to him, and you know, it has the leverage on him on this side. So if he needs to get around them, we do have a block that's being defeated right here. So that block did not come through as well as so many have in the past. But it's not needed. Why is it not needed? This guy is shading on the outside. In other words, he's going for the pitch. That leaves the door wide open right here. So we suck this guy down inside right there. This guy is running out on the outside trying to turn it in. This guy is overrunning the play right here. And you got Will Bryan right here. He's going down, trying to make a block. Pushes that guy out. Leaves this window open. You got a lot of blockers downfield. JT doing that thing where he's trying to goes one way, gets everybody thinking this way, and it goes back the other. I'm not sure here. He's like talking. Wants the guy to go by him. So he slows down. If he just goes, that's a touchdown. And now he's just looking back. I'm not sure what's going on here. He gets tackled. All right. A lot of good things right there. A lot of good blocks. Let me see here. Do I have this right? Yeah, this guy right here is the one that ends up pulling, Parker Braun. All right. We'll go to the next play. Give you a view here. 1st and 10. Wide receivers right here on this side of the field. Go ahead and get that play off so you can see it. Rocket toss to Lynn Griffin, 10 yards. What are we doing here? Got a block going in right here. Pushes him to the inside. That's perfect. Look right here. We have a great block right here, sealing off this guy right here. Takes him completely down. Incredible. Let's see what we see here. We have Burden definitely forcing his guy to back up and to take a different route. You see him going back. That's perfect. You don't want him going downhill. We got a block to make right here. And of course, Lynn, instead of trying to go on the outside right here, tries to split these two guys. Almost makes it through. If he could just make it through, ends up making 11 yards. Not bad. Nothing really to go back and look at too much there. Everybody did their jobs. This looks like a balanced formation. Get your wide receiver on this side of the field. You got both of them. Go ahead and see what this is. Looks like a dive to me. It's a straight up dive. Really kind of hard to see the blocking. Too far away. I think this guy right here, it probably isn't chipped quite enough, and we're not able to get over and get a hat on him, and he comes in the backside and makes the tackle. All right. 2nd and 7. Tight formation. It's balanced. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Your 2 linebackers. Gets his lead option. Of course, you know, this guy is going to be the pitch guy. He's going out here to block someone else. So, pitch guy being your end here. So he's not trying to block him. So he's not doing wrong. You can see this guy is trying to jam him, keep him from getting out there. We do have 2 blocks going on right here. Excellent block. You even have chip in the inside. Does a great job there. Turns out, blocks there. Get a block going on there. These 2 guys are just left open. JT does a good job picking up some good yards. 3rd and 1. All right, so we're unbalanced on the left side here. We got our wide receiver here and a wide receiver out there. We'll see what this looks like. So we definitely have someone running up here, trying to shoot a gap. See, we pick him up. Does a great job. Will picks him up. Great job. Play through the play. Let you see what it is. Is it a dive? I don't know. I think it is. JT's kind of looking this way. And so I believe it is a dive. It's a straight dive. He makes it through. We're not able, right here, this is the key right here. Both of these guys aren't able to get him. They're kind of overshooting their target. And if they were to, one was to take him and one to take the next guy, that could be open. All right, keep on going. All right, so we'll play through this, let you see what it looks like here. I don't know what happened, so we'll go back and look at it. All right. Got a pulling guard right here. Nails his guy. So it looks like it's supposed to be, just like a quick option with the B back would be my guess. And this guy is supposed to be blocked, but maybe JT's unsure if this guy will be blocked. He's on the outside hip, and he's if he goes ahead and pitches it, I do believe there's too many people on the outside. We're not able to make this block right here. So let's see here. This guy should be blocked. I think that's part of it. Well, unless he's supposed to pull and block him. He's supposed to block him, and one of these guys is supposed to be the option guy. So that's I believe this would be your option guy right here, and we're supposed to block him. JT turns it up on the inside, and we only get about 2 or 3 yards. Not sure exactly what didn't go through on that one, but that's not quite how that's designed. We'll go ahead and look at the next play. Unbalanced formation. All right, we got our wide receiver over here. Go ahead and look. They're really loaded up on this side. It's going to be a pass play. One thing I would like to see is, what Mercer did, this guy just being able to turn around and catch the ball here and be perfect because he has some open room. Just got to make one guy miss. All right, so we pass it. We just get rid of the ball, really. So I'm looking, I don't know why. Gosh, you almost tackle that guy a little bit. He's got time. Because no one's open. Just throws it away. 3rd and 8. Unbalanced formation again. Let's see here. Let the play out. Let you see it. Someone goes up. He's really covered. Doing a great job of catching the ball, throwing it. Not a lot of separation. We'll run through it and see how the pass protection goes. Everybody's picked up, even this linebacker right here. Picked up, picked up, picked up. Guy on the outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 coming in, so we have 2 left over here. And the guy on the outside. Again, chance to catch him in the flats would be great. It's hard to see here. He turns around. The defender turns too. And he goes up for the ball. Ricky's doing a great job there. Gets about 4 extra yards out of it. Great job. Just does a good job. Excellent. Okay, so overloaded on this side. Go ahead and play it. Looks like a QB follow. Just a QB follow. Does a good job. There's nothing really to look at. We're doing some great blocking right here. Let's got Parker Braun doing his thing. Will Bryan doing his thing. We got the B-back coming in here, hitting his guy. Just really that one guy left over. And we do a good job just nailing him. Right there on the 1. 2nd and goal. Overloaded line. Let's go ahead and play through it. Just another QB follow. But they sell out on the inside. So definitely some great jobs sealing right here. Everybody getting their guy sealing down. This guy comes down hard, thinking that the B-back's going to come through here. B-back ends up sealing him off. Touchdown. Wide receiver's doing a great job here. Cutting this guy out. Touchdown. All right, I'm going to get one more series in. I don't know how many more series I will do for the Mercer game. Looks like we have the ball. Let's see what happened. I would like to do some Matthew Jordan series too, so I'll do one more. We'll see if anybody will keep watching. But let's see here. Balance formation, but we do have the wide receivers both on one side of the field here. So we'll go ahead and see this. Looks like a rocket toss. Ends up being a pass. Some great protection. We do have one guy loose, and I do believe the guy picks him up. Thompson's under pressure here. Throws across his body. Just throws it away. Really hard to see downfield. They don't give you... I do have some video where I took some video of the game from the stands, but this is just way much better. GT Bob said he was going to be out, so I didn't have a way to download it, and I wanted to go ahead and do it, but just captured it from the feed that I have. Rocket toss. Go ahead and play it out. Let you see it. Oh, fumble. But we pick it back up, and it goes from nowhere. All right. Is there anything really to look at? We want to look at in blocking wise. We're pitching it. I think what it is he's definitely looking. He just doesn't take the ball all the way in. So he's looking about where he wants to go next. So that was probably the biggest part of that one. I don't think it was too far behind him. Wasn't really in front of him. But I just think he takes his mind off the ball for a second. Tell you what, Quay has done a really good job for us. I'm really impressed with what he's doing. Unloaded line right here. Go ahead and play through. See, they went to 1, 2, 3, 4, and three line. 1, 2, well, two linebackers, but everybody stepped up. We'll see here. Just a pass play. We'll go through it. Rolling out. Got some time there. Throw it up. He's got a step on him, just not quite able to get out there. All right. He's definitely got a step on him. Just gotta get there. Very close. I do want to make them pay for it. 4th and 18. We punt it off. First punt of the game. So we'll get to the next series here. Georgia Tech has. Well, really, that's the end of the half. So we're going to go ahead and go to the second half and get into. But they keep the ball forever. First part of that second half. I think they keep it up to about 6 minutes. Make their 3 points. All right. Almost there. Got the ball. 1st and 10. Let's look at this. Matthew Jordan in. 1, 2, 5 down lineman. Looks like we're overloaded over here. Let's see what happens. So definitely looking. So this guy is free. It's going to take the B back. We should pull it. He does. So he pulls it. Now Paul Johnson said that he's supposed to run downhill. Avoid the pitch, run downhill, eat up the clock, and he does a great job. But in fact, this is a great read because his pitch man has taken the A back, turns him inside, picks up some reasonable yards there. Anything to look at? Anything particular? Sealing this guy off in the backside does a great job there. Can't quite get to the backside linebacker. Definitely taking that guy back, but he stays on his feet, but definitely takes about 5 yards back, so it knocks him off pace. Nothing really else to look at there. All right. This looks unbalanced to the right here. Go ahead and play this. Looks like he's checking the play. Going with that lead option. We'll go ahead and play through it. Turns it upfield, goes down field. Okay, so let's see. I know he's trying to make it. What would have happened if he pitched it? And it looks like it's really open. If this ends up being a pitch, there's, he's doing exactly what JT did. There's nothing there to force him to pitch, so he's turning it up. JT did the same thing. So doing pretty much a normal job. I was at the game, and I do remember seeing, a couple times, like, gosh, if he just pitches it, that's a touchdown. But at the same time, I remember, exactly what Paul Johnson said in the presser. That's what he asked Matthew Jordan to do. So this looks like a QB follow, trying to get that 1 yard. So why doesn't he get the 1 yard? Just, normally on a QB follow, someone doesn't pick up something, because these guys on the outside, no one goes for the linebacker, and there's just no one to help him out and get 2 guys jumping over him. So we don't make it. We can't get out. We're not shooting through to help ourselves out there. All right. Paul Johnson mentioned that it wasn't Matthew Salt. I'm not sure what's going on or how that play didn't develop right, but you can see right here we were overloaded on the far side of the field. They make the call to go ahead and get the first down. Does a great job. So the ball is snapped from right about here to 31. So do we even get close to having contact where we're not going to make that first down? So It's close, but make some great yards. Good job. We stay on the field. We'll finish this series out, hopefully with a score, if I remember right. All right, here we go. Unbalanced. Got this lead option look going on, but it ends up being, oh no, I'm sorry. He's not going behind the quarterback. It ends up being a triple option. So just running a triple option. We'll run through it real quick, let you see what it looks like. All right, let's go see what the blocking looks like. So, of course, these two guys should come through free. That's exactly what you want. And this guy takes the B-back, perfect. This guy takes the QB, perfect. He pitches it. And then you see right here, we got a block going on by Clint Lynch. Great block. Now, if he takes him to the ground, possibly we could get some more. You got this guy coming on the inside. Ends up getting a hand on him. Well, actually, it's pretty good. It kind of rolls off that guy, ends up picking about 3 or 4 more yards up off of it. Great job, Quay. Let's look at here where these other guys are going. Get Shamir going out. Gets a hat on that guy. Both the guys just take that guy out. That's the linebacker on that side. Now, it is interesting that they're always kind of looking around to see if, right here, see if he has the ball. That is pretty interesting right here. His rolls off the back and keeps going. He's going to be a player for us. All right. Here we go again. Oh, got him jump off sides. Balance formation. Rocket toss. Play through slowly. Quay doing a great job. Blockers doing their job. Anything to see in particular? Got Marshall trying to seal his guy off. We got a bunch of people. That Shamir sealing his guy off. Got Burden going downfield. Looks like we've got J.J. Green leaving his block. Everybody's trying to go to the outside. Quay decides to cut back up on the inside. But you notice when he does that, he doesn't try to. He's got a choice. He's behind his blockers. He's not too far in trying to cut inside. These guys have already committed to the outside, which makes a big difference. Something Godhigh did is, he was out there quick, and then, when you're out there quick right here and you see this going on, you can really have a chance to choose inside or outside. But he chooses one and goes. Make up your mind and get what you can. Does a great job there. Yeah, take that guy out. Great job, J.J. Green. All right. Looks like a rocket toss. Go ahead and follow this out. He wanted this touchdown. What a feat right there. Does a great job. Wants it. We'll go back and look. He ends up stepping out of bounds right there. See here, we got Marshall doing his job. We have A-back coming in. That's a great job right here. I'm sorry, we got a wide receiver coming in. Tries to really lay the wood on that guy. Does a great job. Everybody's coming down. See if you're seeing about Willis. Ike is doing a great job right there. Trying to get to his guy. Doesn't get him, but he makes him stop. Everybody's kind of jumping. And Lynch is just going through so fast, they all miss behind him. All right, so I think we're right there. Do we get in? I don't think we do. You can see right here, this guy comes through scot-free, and nothing. So I don't know. Let's see here. Probably a midline would be my guess. And the question is, should he have given it to the B-back? It's hard to tell. I mean, it looks like he's coming for him. That looks like it should be a give. I think he is. He sees that guy coming. If it is a midline, he is not giving the B-back a chance. He pulled it out early. So Probably a slight misread, possibly, on that, if that was truly a midline and not a QB follow. Looked like there surely was a mesh that he pulled out of early. All right, so they're all lined up on the line. So there's no mesh or nobody coming through free this time, so it's definitely not a midline. So it'd be definitely more of a QB follow. And we have a guy right here who's free to take him. He does hit him, but not before Jordan's able to make the touchdown. Does a great job. Well, heck, we're going to keep on going. Why not? All right, here we go. We won't be able to see that play. It's a rocket toss. Lynch trying to follow his blockers. If you remember last time, same thing right here. Quay goes on the inside, but here he's definitely reading this well. Needs to go on the outside. Tries to split them in half. Does good. Ends up making about 9 yards, 8 yards there. All right. So we're gonna go through this one. Just a dive. Kind of looks like a fake rocket toss and dive. Looks like this guy right here doesn't overshoot like you'd want. You know, a lot of times, what I'm kind of miss sometimes is, you know, Paul usually sets stuff up over time. You know, for instance, you're doing a rocket toss, rocket toss, rocket toss. People are flying to the outside trying to stop the stinking rocket toss. Okay, so these guys are flying to the outside, and then you do this right here. And so this guy is supposed to be flying to the outside. I've seen it tons in the past, but the call's not set up because this guy's not flying to the outside, and so he ends up being there for the tackle. But many times I've seen in the past is this guy's flying outside, so he's over here. He can't come back in and make the play. He ended up getting the first down. All right. Nothing really to talk about there. Triple option. So let's see here. Looks like these are your two guys supposed to come through free. He's jamming on the line. He stays there and actually starts pushing on him. So I don't know why, but this guy his shoulders are out. He didn't take the B back. So I would say this is supposed to be a give. Should have been a give read right here. And so if you misread, he's doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You turn it up and you follow B back. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Great run. So probably a misread here. His shoulders are facing out. He's not coming for the B back. And he comes on through, follows the B back, ends up making some positive yards there. Jordan, you're doing well. Let's see what we got here. This is definitely a triple option. We'll run it through. That's one of the ones I was going, wow, if that was a pitch, that's a touchdown. So what's going on here? Let's see who we're blocking, who we're not. This guy is not blocked. You can see right here, we're just trying to get by him. Right there, doing a good job. See right here, this guy's jamming, he's coming through. So these are your pitch reads. He's taking the B back. Definitely. Pull it perfect. This guy is actually just kind of shaded to the outside. So truthfully, this is a great read. You know, if he does pitch it, we go forever. But this guy is shaded on the outside. It's a keep. Pulls it down. Makes some yards right there. I think my son said to me the other day at the game, hey, he made some yards. They listen to me every now and then. So, all right, 2nd and 6. Can't really tell what's going on. It's another one right here. He's taken, pulls it. Same thing, shaded to the outside, turns it upfield. Makes another 3 or 4 yards. Oh, actually, made a 1st and 10. So, you know, again, I saw this in real life, and I'm thinking, Man, if you pitch it there, that guy's going forever. But look, guys, this guy is shaded on the outside. Now he is stationary. One thing to note is once you stop moving, you can't move. It takes a lot of time to get your inertia going again. So he jumps back on the inside. I mean, if you pitch it, this guy can easily get around. But if you don't make the block, which he does, well, this guy goes on the inside because he's on the inside. At the game, I was wrong. I was like, gosh, why don't you pitch it? But this guy is definitely on the outside. The read should be keep, and he ends up making that first down. All right. Normal setup. Nothing really to comment on right there. The rocket toss. Some great sealing, great blocking. Let's see how many yards. 3, 4, maybe 5 yards. I can't really say anything. Marshall's doing his job. Great block right there. Got a block going on right there. I mean, looks good. All right. Timeout. And then we get them right there on a flag. Go ahead and right here. Here we go. QB follow. That's all that is. 2nd and 1. Let's make sure it's a QB follow. I don't see anybody coming through. And he pulls it down pretty early. It's just a QB follow. All right. Unbalanced line. Or no, it's balanced. He's got a wide receiver over here. Definitely. You know, I don't. Looks like he makes a mistake. Like he's supposed to be looking. Not sure. Just another QB follow. Looks like it's supposed to be a midline, possibly. But he's not looking. He decides, look, there's something not going right. But ends up being a QB follow. Something not quite right there. 2nd and 9. Go ahead. Looks like it's going to be a rocket toss, but it's not. It's an A-back counter. Great job. 2nd and 9. So why doesn't that work? I think the backside of their defense does a great job right here. Try to get our block on. We kind of go by him, so we aren't able quite to block him. This block is somewhat defeated. Great block on the outside. It's this block right here ends up, or this missed block that ends up causing the tackle. Of course, this guy's coming up too. Third and 8. Unbalanced line on this side right here. Go ahead and play it. Looks like a triple option. This guy is not being blocked, but he's going in. He's pinching on that guy. So we could have actually gave it to him, possibly. But because he's not really there. So that's almost I would say that'd be a give. Not sure. Anyways, we'll play it through. He's shading. He's actually, just like before, he's shading the outside, but this time we pitch. So those 2 times before I was talking about, he's shading the outside, but he's really crowded. So he gets there early, and so I definitely say this is more of a pitch read than before, where he's kind of a little bit more further out. He's staying like right here, and then he'd be like right here. So that's why he's turning it up. Can't turn it up here. So you go ahead and pitch it. You make your block. You make a guy miss. Paul's always talking about making a guy miss, makes a guy miss, and picks up quite a few more yards, stays on his feet. Quay. Where there's a will, there's a quay. That's what we're talking about. That's an excellent run. I think it demonstrates not only just running in space, but making a guy miss. A bad tackle there by 37. Stays on his feet, makes a cut. We have blocking continuing to go on. They don't not giving up the play. Great run. All right, almost done here. Let's finish this one off. The rocket toss. Some great blocking. Again, the field was just like 6 inches wider. That foot wouldn't have been out. Man, Clinton Lynch doing well. One more play here. Let's get this in the end zone. Is this the play? I think it is. Yeah, we're going to skip this play. We don't get it in the end zone. And we'll go ahead and why not? We'll play this thing out. We'll finish this game. That's what we're going to do. 1st and 10. I don't think there's one more 1st and 10 here. I think we got the ball. That's Stewart right there. Got a 15-yard penalty on the face mask. Overloaded line. This guy is coming up early. He's trying to time that snap count. Does a good job, but look at this guy. Great. Shamar does a great job picking him up. Freddie does too. So good job. So you can see right here, you can either stay behind your blocker. He tries to turn it up probably too early. I think the right thing would have been to go to the outside. That's all right. All right. A-back counter. I tell you what, I think this is Cottrell. He does a great job. He has a lot of power in his running, pushes that guy over, but ends up getting tripped up. But makes about 6 or 7 yards. He was trying to get in the game. I'm not sure what's up with that. Why they weren't letting him in a little early, and I was hoping they would, because man, I really want to see him out there on the field. Might be protecting his leg, letting it heal up a little bit more. But let's see here. Anything to note on this A-back counter? Let's see if we can see anything right here. Blocking on the inside. Pulls him out, pushes him out. We have one more guy. Just got to get through that. He hits him pretty hard, but doesn't take him down. It's not until he gets into his feet. That guy's going to be a hard runner. All right, let's finish this thing out here. Checks it. Toss back to the side there. You got Grant Lift doing a great job right. Well, doesn't actually take him down. He ends up staying on his feet. We make the 1st down. You can see him, the hand clap right there. Right there. Yeah. Didn't quite get him down, but man, I tell you what, I'm really glad Lynn's on our team. He's a good guy. Let's see here. 3 guys. A lot of great protection. A lot of great engagement there from our team. Got someone engaged right here. 2 lead blockers. So this is similar. This is very similar to JT's, where they pull 2 guards and they block instead of the tackle and guard pulling to the other side to run a blocking scheme. These 2 guys end up being the blocking scheme. So it almost looks like it's going to be, very similar to that. And so what they do is everybody does the right thing. He uses his speed to get around the corner. Touchdown. All right, that's it. What did I see? I saw a lot of people doing the right things. A lot of good reads. Definitely, I think our talent was probably better than the Mercer Bears. Nothing against them. I mean, they played well. They played us well. They did not embarrass themselves by any means. They kept this game close for most of the game, but what I saw in the offense is I saw plays that look like our plays, and an offense that's run like we've seen our offense in the past. So I'm really pleased and look forward to the Vanderbilt game. We'll really get a good test from those guys, from their defense, and we'll see if our offense can fire on all 4 cylinders. I think our guys are going to come out fired up. I'm going to be there with my wife cheering in the stands, and I can't wait to see our guys play on Saturday. Well, that's all I have for GT versus Mercer. Hope you enjoyed it.